Welcome back to Talk That Talk with Meesh and Jay. I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro, Jay.
They know it.
Look, if you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are true here, you already know what to do. Get your smokes, get your drinks, but make sure you've like, comment, and subscribe. But your ass should already be
subscribed.
There we go. You already know, you know what I'm saying? We back and we black, y'all. Look, our goal is 500 subs. So look, please be kind and understand we're a Trending Topics podcast. If you don't like a topic today, you'll like a topic tomorrow. So sub right now so you can stay abreast of what we're going to come up with each time, each viral topic that pops up. So yeah, do that, please. Look out for us. Look out for a brother. Look out for a sister. Okay? All right. Anything you want to bring in, bro, before we get started?
Well, I got a tournament this weekend, so y'all, hey, give me some type of luck. Even though I really don't believe in luck. But bowling tournament this weekend in Williamsburg. Roll out Friday. I'm ready to do it.
Good luck, bro.
Start off my bowling year.
Yeah, he bowls every year, y'all. So please, yeah, give him some luck. He already a good bowler, but you know, it always helps when you have people behind you praying for you. I'll be praying for you, bro.
Yep.
Look forward to it. Awesome.
There you go.
So, good. You know, we all should have hobbies like that. I think that's the beautiful thing. You know, I just wanted to bring that up too. Like, it's important to have a hobby, something that you do that brings you joy outside of work.
That's
you know,
right.
Some people out here in life, they just work.
Oh man,
that's all their life consists of.
And they're miserable.
Yeah, and then come
Most
home and watch TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, and then you don't have anything else that brings you joy in life. So that's one thing. If I could say anything, have a hobby. Have something else that you do. That way you're not calling people, telling them your problems and, you know, all in other people's business because you ain't got shit else going on. Because the people will do that.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, because they bored.
Got nothing else better to do.
Nothing else better to do with other people's business because they ain't got a hobby. Shit, draw something. Read something.
Gossip and talk shit.
Yeah, gossip, talking shit, being in people's business. Oh, let me stir up trouble here because I don't got shit else better to do. That's just my little tidbit for this one because I love that fact that Jay, because he not only is a photographer, I mean, not only the bowler, but he's photography too. So he does that. And he got a car club. He's in that. So he keep himself hella busy. He ain't got time for the shenanigans.
Hell no.
And that's my thing. People who have things to do in life don't have time for the shenanigans.
That's right.
And then you wonder why. You be like, oh, I don't hear from you. Because I don't like being on the phone. Because I have other things to do than to be sitting on the phone all day. Just saying. I had to throw that out there because it really is people who live that life. They live that phone life.
Yeah.
They be on the phone. Let me call so-and-so, tell them my bid, or let me find out what they got going on so I can go.
Yeah.
And that's their life.
That's
their hobby. That's not a hobby, y'all.
No.
Learning people's business and telling other people the business that you just learned is not a hobby. Get a real one.
That's
just
right.
saying. I mean, I don't want to, just throwing it out there. Okay, to say that.
Or living on social media all day long.
Or living on social media. Yes, and posting every little thing. We don't care that you make eggs and bacon in the morning. We don't care. All right? We really don't. Nobody care. Nobody care that you just got some new shoes. We don't care. All right? So that's something y'all need to know, too. People really don't give especially people who got something better to do with their life.
That's right.
Okay? Them stories are boring now. You boring us with that. Okay? We don't care. All right? They're just saying. Okay, had to get that off my chest. That was a little something. So a little something there.
It was needed.
Yeah, that was really needed. Okay, all right, y'all. So, here's what I'm going to state. Clearly, me and Jay's algorithm on our social medias are different, right? So when I go in my algorithm, people are trashing Kamala half to death. Kamala Harris, they're trashing her. Now, mind you, I've always been born and bred Democrat. I've always been born and bred and programmed to vote Democrat. But over the time, I've learned, and if you've watched our podcast prior to today's podcast, if you're new here, then I'm going to tell you I have chosen to become an independent within the last few years after the Obama administration because I feel like we got duped. That's just my personal opinion. It's not. I just feel like nothing has been moving. Nothing has been different ever since I've come into learning and understanding politics. I want to see some real change happening. I don't want to hear that there's dirty water in Flint, but yet nobody's done anything about it.
Nothing.
And that begs me to question, like, what are our politicians truly doing for us? But besides the point.
I mean,
oh yeah,
I'm I registered independence too. Independent, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I did that when
did.
I renewed my license in my past birthday in October.
Yeah.
I renewed. I said, hey, I want to, and you go down a little thing on your little screen, and I said, I could change, bam, independent.
There you go.
Because one, I don't trust neither one of them. Both of them be lying. Don't matter who it is. Y'all just lie.
Left wing, right wing, same plane.
And y'all don't give a damn about me.
Same plane.
Y'all don't give a damn about me and what's going on in my neighborhood.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So me personally, I only care about my local politicians. That's just me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But they say that that's the important people to look at because they're the ones that actually make the things happen.
That's right.
They're the ones that actually passing the laws and looking over the laws and making things happen in your state are the local politicians, the people sitting in the Senate, the people sitting in the House of Representatives, people lobbying for our rights. Those are the people. But it's like they kind of escape us because people don't find it important to vote. For the lower level, not to be not disrespectful. Our congressmen, that's not the disrespect. Our senators and our congressmen and governors and things like that, they are just as important too. But we have been only kind of like the most advertised voting has always went to the presidential election. It's never went to the mayors and the governors and
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, in my eyes, right here now is Angela Also Brooks. You got Fat Larry Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
And you got my man, bald head Wes Moore.
Yeah.
And I love Wes Moore. I love also Brooks. And I think even though Hogan is a Republican, he still does stuff for the Democrats, too. Yeah. He's an all-around guy. Yeah. So I like those three. I think also Brooks and Hogan is going for the state Senate or whatever like that. They're going up against each other, which I don't really like. But it happens. So that's what I care about.
Yeah,
you know what
absolutely.
I mean? Even though, don't get me wrong, I care who's president because I know a lot of shit affects us.
Yeah.
But not me personally, but it affects the overall thing.
Yeah.
But independent for me, I just think we need a third party to run. We need not just Republican and Democrat. We need three parties.
We need somebody to build the gap, to bridge the gap.
Yeah.
Because I feel like left is too left, right is too right. They even though they're the same plane, I think they all have the same destination. But I think that it's no balance there. I think we need somebody there who can say, hey, I can give a little something to a little bit of everyone, but I can also look out for those underserved individuals like us black folk. I feel like we're the only ones who are severely underserved in the community. Purely. That's how I feel. We're underserved. Everybody else is looked out for, in my personal opinion, and just not to be disrespectful about it. I think everybody deserves what they get, but when is it going to be our time? When is it going to be our time to reap some benefits and get some, and I'm not just talking about reparations. Yeah. Do I believe we deserve that? Absolutely. Okay. There's Indians out here right now living their best life all because.
It really ain't got to work.
No. Yeah. They got reservations, all that. You see what I'm saying? But when it comes to, it's like us, oh no, we can't get nothing. Nah, we got to work, bust our ass. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Either way, all right, I'm going to get to it, though. Oh, man. So, few things that I've been seeing that's been slightly disappointing, but also slightly satisfying. I don't know. It's weird. I just feel both ways. People have been dogging the crap out of Kamala Harris, right? And I'm loving to see, people actually looking into this Democratic thing and saying, you know what? We want to really know what you bit to do, Kamala. What you fitting to do. You see what I'm saying? Because honestly, when you get up there, you got your little word salad spill where you talk about today is tomorrow and tomorrow is today and the passage of time and the importance of the passage of the time, yesterday and today, and you're not making sense. Okay? You're just not making sense at this point. So people really want to know what you're going to do. And you've already made it clear you ain't going to do nothing for black folk. I already heard her say that. She said, I'm not fitting to pass the policies for black people. That's what she said. And although I know we're only about 13,
I think she said just for black people.
Yeah, that's what she said. I'm not going to pass policies just for black people. But how come an Asian bill got passed? How come they could pass a policy just for Asians but not for black people? That's what I'm saying. We just have to be fair about it. We don't ever get anything.
Mm-hmm.
Other than, we got the NAACP. We do have organizations that say, okay, hire the black because it gives us a tax credit. Cool, boom.
Mm-hmm.
But what do we really get? You know what I'm saying? Outside of it benefiting another company for doing it. Other than just giving us what we're owed. That's my thing. But, okay, so I'm sure y'all been, if y'all got my algorithm, because I know Jay don't have his algorithm, but if y'all got my algorithm, y'all gonna see Judge Joe Brown calling her an old garden tool. Okay? All right? He gonna say...
I just gonna say it. Ho.
Yeah. Okay? He gonna say she been sleeping her way to the top, raising her hem up. All right? Anytime, flirting, anytime she get the chance.
That was funny.
Right? Hey, he don't be playing games.
Yeah, I had to laugh. Yeah.
You gonna hear Amanda Seals.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to play what she said, but she ain't calling no. She ain't go that route now. He ain't calling no thought. She ain't calling no thought or nothing. So we just gonna throw it out.
Stating things.
All right, let's see.
Kamala Harris stating things. I don't need politicians to state things. I need politicians to do things. When I met with Kamala Harris after she summoned me. I said to her straight up,
you think she
you
capping?
talk out two sides of your neck and we don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Kamala Harris who's trying to shut me the fuck up. Because I told her straight up that I feel like she is disingenuous in her messaging. And she said to me, well, you're being too critical. And I said, I am a voter. I'm supposed to be critical. That's my job. And I want to see actions. She said, well, how am I supposed to talk about racism in America without calling Americans racist? I said, well, first of all, there are many racist Americans. But there's also policy, legislation, institution, and systems that are racist that need to be addressed. They need to be addressed. And if you're not going to do that in an actualized way and in a loud, bold way, people will never really know where you're coming from. Well, you can't tell me how I feel. So I'm not telling you how you feel. I'm telling you how you sound. I'm telling you how you sound. Okay?
Now, my thing is, she's speaking on Kamala Harris like she just rolled up. Kamala Harris called her to her house for her to disrespect her like that. Because we already know Amanda Seals is disrespectful. Okay. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't blame her for saying what she said because she stood on business on that. Like, yeah, I want to see some action. It's not going to be easy action, but we want to see some action. We don't want to see you come in here and get in here off of, what she did. Yeah. Meg the Stallions and all this rapper shit and all because she passing for black, which they say she ain't really black. Even though she seems, I think she's black enough.
She's black enough.
She's black enough, but they saying she ain't black.
But we can't do that.
They saying she ain't black.
Because, a lot of people is half and half, clearly got white in them. But
that's true.
They're clearly black. You know what I mean? So we can't, just because they black.
They saying she passing. She passing.
They just come on, man. Y'all be doing too much,
I don't have no horse in the game. But I'm saying that's another thing that's going around about her. But who else? Who else are we talking about? Oh, Candace Owens. She definitely had some things to say. Let me see if I can roll up on Candace Owens real quick, and then we can get to plainly discussing like why are we so hard on this woman? So.
Oh, Candace Owens?
Hold on. Well, we already know Candace Owens is a straight up Republican.
Right winger.
But you have comedians, people like Eddie Griffin. Let me see. Okay, hold on.
Saying that they really do want Kamala, but even that feels a bit performative to me, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm starting to see articles creep out, and they seem like attacks on Kamala. Again, if we can go into our time machine and go back to 2020, well, every time that someone tried to interject the truth about Kamala, which is that she slept her way to the top. It's a fact. She was with a 6-year-old man, got her start in the political career, and they would go, oh my gosh, how dare you say this? That's so sexist. Well, then suddenly on July 6th, the Daily Mail actually published a headline about the fact that Kamala Harris was, thoughting through life. And they basically said she got her political start, her political upstart, because she was dating this guy, Willie, can't think of his last name right now. And he was married and he was in his 60s, and Kamala Harris was just a spring chicken. And that is how she entered the political scene. So she was not somebody who was a part of their ecosystem, but they tapped her in 2020 because they were like, oh, like the thing that we always say is that look at the Republican Party, it's so white and there's no diversity. And how are we going to be able to say that if we're running Joe Biden, who has been extraordinarily wealthy his entire life and whose son is becoming extraordinarily wealthy while smoking crack simply because he's doing dirty deals in Ukraine? So what are we gonna do? We're gonna hire Kamala Harris. We're gonna select Kamala Harris to be the vice president. And he's the only person I can think of. And then we can sell. I know that when she was sworn into Congress, she was talking about how she's an Indian, but we'll just sell the people, like, forget the Indian side. Like, now she's back to black. And the streets are talking, ha, 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 ha. And that's what they did. So that is the only reason that Kamala Harris, they literally did not have another person that they felt could be the vice president and allow them to use the isms. You don't.
So what do we think about that? I mean, people don't. I mean, it ain't just them. It's literally, I've heard Eddie Griffith spoke on. Eddie Griffith said, okay, she's a toss up for him because, of course, he wants to see what she's going to do and wants to know what her policies are. Now, when I looked up her policies just look like she's more so focused just simply on women's rights. That's what I saw. Women's rights, clean air, clean water. That's what I saw. That's it. Just that simple. So, and yet again, a lot of people are saying, okay, I'm going to vote blue no matter who, because of course they don't want Trump in, period, because Trump is clearly saying, oh, if I get in, you won't have to vote in 4 years, exactly. Which makes people feel like, okay, he's going to do a spin on our ass and do a dictatorship.
That's right.
So it's like,
I don't want that. Hell
right.
no.
Yeah, of course, don't nobody want, because we don't even know what a dictatorship looks like. We're a democracy, so we're not supposed to.
He's going to copycat what's happening across the border.
Right, what they do over there.
That's
like
right.
Over there in Russia?
Russia, China, yep, Korea, yep.
Yeah, see.
He's going to copycat.
He's going to try to do that shit over here.
That's why that's his boys.
Yeah.
They probably telling him, Trump, look, this is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Those are his boys. Yeah, he's sitting pretty.
Yeah.
And they don't have to, maybe if he gets into that, there won't be no, maybe that's why he said that, because if he's, a dictator, then there is no 4-year policy. No. And he's just a dictator until he dies. Until somebody
he's going to be in
until
he pass away,
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what people are saying. So either way, people are saying vote blue no matter who.
And another thing he's talking about, he's giving the police immunity.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You know what I mean? So they can do whatever the hell they want.
They don't need immunity, because I clearly saw that Sonia Massey crap, and no, absolutely not. The police don't need immunity.
Come on now.
But I think what we need, and this is, I'm always back to that. Like, I'm always back to, I wish, even though I know this is not true, because all we're ever doing is voting for the lesser evil. All we're ever doing is voting for the one who's going to be better than another, or not better than another, whatever the case may be. But I do wish Kamala sounded like she knew what the fuck she was talking about. That's the only thing.
Well, she did.
So is she coming in? Is she a puppet? Like, what's happening there?
Yeah, she could be a puppet, and she just got kind of like thrown in the mix. She
did.
She definitely was not prepared for this.
I could see that.
You get what I'm saying?
I could see that.
So you could blame her, but you can't really blame her. She just,
right.
Hey, your ass, you in. Tag, your ass in.
Now, what's our chances, though? Because my thing is, now we, like I said, we got the people who say, oh, vote blue no matter who, right? That's cool. We're going to vote blue no matter who. What if that doesn't work, because you do have that general majority of people who are like, oh, it's a woman. I'm not voting for no woman, because what kind of respect are we going to get? And not just a woman, a black woman.
Get over it.
So you would be perfectly okay with it being a black woman as a president?
Again, like I said, it ain't going to affect my black ass either way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Either way, it's not going to affect my black. I'm I'm about to be 48 years old. I'm in the hood. She ain't coming here. Them motherfuckers that's on Congress, Old Pennsylvania Avenue, Independence Avenue, don't even know what this street looks like.
Right.
They not going to help me. They don't care if I'm broke. They don't care the people out here broke.
Right.
They see, I'm sorry, I got Mexican friends, but they see Mexicans everywhere. They don't, nobody cares. They don't care. So even if she is in, life gonna fucking move on regardless. And then 4 years go past just like that, and then somebody else gonna take it.
So the assumption is, and this is just an open question, if Trump gets in, life won't move on.
Life still gonna move on. Either way, it's the same thing.
But if he become a dictator, as we say, wouldn't that change things?
It's gonna change a lot of things. It still ain't gonna affect. It depends on how he run around his dictatorship.
Okay, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but he's still not coming here.
Yeah, that's true.
He's still not gonna help me. He may give us now. One thing he'll give you little punk ass stimulus checks that you're gonna spend up in about a week anyway. You know what I mean? All you're doing is putting it back in recycling.
The economy.
If people think, oh, they helping me in. Yeah, you get temporary. Half the shit these motherfuckers bought with them stimulus checks is gone. They bought their little clothes, got the little shoes, Jordans, and all that old dumb shit.
What if he takes taxes away?
That's the best thing he can do. Then I'll fuck with him.
I hear you, because that's how I feel. But no, I don't feel like that.
But I don't hear that out of I don't hear that
out of his mouth either.
Because you know why? He don't care, because he ain't gotta do that.
He don't pay the taxes.
Exactly.
He don't pay it.
He don't
anyway.
care.
But he know he could get us out of it if he want to. But they'll probably murk his ass first before they let him get him out. Let him get us out of paying taxes.
Right.
Come on now. So I already know that's it. That's not going to be a thing.
Either way, we fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I'm independent.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna live my life and just have fun, because both Kamala.
I mean, I do feel like people being too hard on Kamala, because she just reminds me of like the auntie that just really don't have that much on the brain.
All right,
but she cool in it. You know what I'm saying? She chill.
All right, so cool. what if Shirley Chisholm would have got in? Then what?
Shirley Chisholm.
She ran. She's the first black woman to run for president.
She did run, but she didn't get it. Right.
And she didn't get in. But it could have happened.
What side was she on? Was she Democrat?
No, she was Democrat.
She was Democrat? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I mean, but see, my feelings.
And she was Black Power.
My feelings back then is that people had more of their own goals when they got in, and they were able to follow their own path. And I think history have shown that following your own path get your ass. You feel me? You can't do that. They don't want nobody in who gonna do what they want to do. They want you to do what they want you to do. That's the situation. It's like, okay, we get you in, you the face, but if you ain't following our rules, you got to go. You know the rules.
Oh, well, I don't know what happened with this whole Trump thing, but look what almost happened to his monkey ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
He was almost not running.
Yeah, but I already know that's not gonna happen to Kamala, because she's cackling Kamala. Like, she's literally gonna do what they say. I already know that. I'm not worried about nothing happening to her. My concern is she get in. What's the respect level gonna look like for the United States?
But so you really think she's gonna be running it? Hell nah. You see all these hot men gonna be running the joint.
She ain't gonna be running
only thing, hell nah.
Exactly.
Only thing she gonna be doing is the paperwork here, picking up her pen.
Yep. They're gonna have it listed.
Signing.
Yep.
She not gonna be running the motherfucking thing. Right. Even though she got the title.
She the face.
But other motherfuckers gonna be running.
True.
Trust me on that one.
And that doesn't sit quite right in the mindset with me, because I'm like, then who's the people behind her and what are their? That means her goals don't matter, so she ain't gotta come to the table with.
But when Trump wasn't a senator, he wasn't a governor, he wasn't even.
That's true. He wasn't nothing.
He did nothing. He didn't know shit, so he had people running it for him.
That's true.
He just really learning now.
Yeah.
Don't think he wasn't running the goddamn. Only thing he was running was his motherfucking mouth.
Right, and you learn now with him, you could be a felon.
Yeah.
You could have been extramarital affairs. babies outside your marriage. Like, you could just be anything now. I remember when we was young, as a president, shoot, they was getting on Clinton for getting his getting the slob on your knob, like corn on the cob. You know, and he had to even lie about getting it. Now Trump ain't lie. He like, hey, look, okay, I did what I did when I did it. All right, it is what it is. Okay, and he in there. He's still in there. While back in the day, motherfuckers had to lie about that. You know what I'm saying? They had to pretend like they ain't had no extramarital affair, knowing damn well motherfuckers were getting sung happy birthday to you, okay, in the White House. You know, so it's rough. I mean, I just think for me, everything's just been dismantled. I always look at politicians as like the cream of the crop, the highest of the high. And I think that we all have been shown that, even with this whole Kamala doing, you know, not like I said, nothing against Kamala. I get it because Trump is doing the same thing. Having, you know, Amber Rose. Like I said, we talk about the rappers coming out and speaking.
And Kamala up there, I forgot what she was saying, but she repeating rap lyrics.
Yeah,
up there.
Exactly.
And I'm like, Kamala, what is you? Shut up. You don't even sound right. Shut up.
Because you know that ain't, just like she said, her friend Quavo, you know he ain't your friend. You ain't hanging out with that man.
Come on now, dude.
Outside
Quavo don't give a goddamn. He don't know shit about no politics. I know he was up there talking. I ain't hear what he had to say.
Talking about gun violence. That's it.
Shut.
And that's only because his group mate got hit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, he wouldn't even be an advocate for that otherwise. You see what I'm saying? They can't pull Diddy up there because his name too daggone bad. Because, you know, he was voted die back then. Yeah. But they was using the shit out of him. Now they can't use him no more because people going to be looking at them funny. You know, but I just feel like even with that, is that Kamala? Is that what you want? I'm just saying, Kamala, we need to make better decisions. If you want people to take you seriously, I want to take Kamala seriously because she's a black woman. I don't want us to be known, well, I won't be known because you already know, but I don't want us, just in general, to be known as twerkers. Okay? You done had Meg Thee Stallion, and while, yes, she's a talented artist, she's not a decent artist. She shake her ass and rap for a living. That don't go with politics. That don't have that. That's ass. Ass and titty. Ass and titty. That's what that is. So if we can't get in, we gonna sell ass in order. You know what I'm saying? So then that's going along with the rhetoric that what's the name? Owens is talking about. Candace Owens. That's going on with her.
I mean, your girl Nasty Red loves Trump.
She does. And I heard her say she messed with Trump, and Lil Wayne messed with Trump, and what's good? Kodak Black messed with Trump. All the ratchet ones definitely messed with Trump. Yeah. So I mean, I get it. I just think our politics just went down the drain. No matter which way we went.
Exactly.
No matter which way we go.
That's all I'm saying. Either way you go, they both wild. Both of them wild as fuck. And we are in trouble either way.
And when I was young, I really thought these people, like, they were like, yeah, you know, they said when you president, you got to be the president of the United States. And when you do, you got to have a wife. You got to have kids. Exactly. Not just 1, 2 kids, a dog. Yeah. You can't can't been to jail. You had to have a college, tip-top education. You know what I'm saying? You had to be the cream of the crop. Nothing hood, nothing crazy. And now you could just be anything. Okay? Anything. Okay? Make sure, but you also got to make sure you the bloodline too, though. But if you not one of the bloodline, then the other person could be something else. I don't know. I'm confused. I just thought things that just not true no more, right? Y'all feel me? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like when we was young, we know what it was, okay? And now it just ain't that. Now Kamala, people twerking and people with tattoos on their forehead talk about how they endorsing Trump. Who take pills and honey packs endorsing Trump. Like, where have we gone, y'all? That's all I'm saying. Where have we gone? I just had to say this. I think we are being too hard on Kamala. Because guess what? The only other option we have is a felon. So I feel like, let's just ride this ride and see where we go. Other than that, y'all, anything else, bro? Because we got to get out of here.
Trump, Kamala, just don't mess with my money.
Please, save us some money next year. Please. For the next 4 years, I need some more money, okay? I'm Meesh. To left me is my bro, Jay. Oh, yeah, y'all. Sub. We out of here. Peace.